one of the new features is that you can now load a image into the brush to then use that as the Skydome in PuppyRay. Right before that, PuppyRay, the ray tracer, would simply give you 3 different preset skies: a blue sky with clouds, sunset red, and a night sky with some stars on it, and a big moon. But the custom brush was not, and now it is there. However, I haven't loaded one yet, so let's go step back here and do all that. Let's first create a landscape the traditional, usual way, perhaps something like a random noise or plasma noise, and perhaps something like adjusting the contrast a little bit through the curves so that we can have some plateaus and some valleys and anything in between. And then what we will do is take this also into we could take this into the brush, but actually let's create a different image for the background Skydome that will be used for the sky. So what I'll do is, first of all, let's go store this one here on the image, and that's over here. Store the image copy. We'll get back to that. And now let's go render something into the brush. So first we'll render it here into perhaps Z-rings. Let's see, what do we want to take? Some cold lava. There you go. Let's map some colors on that from the sweep editor. Let's get some of these reddish. Let's take this one here, for instance, and make it hot red. That's under color. Map to current gradient. Probably need to invert that. And filter color, map to current gradient. Yeah, let's use this. This will look really strange, but let's use that. Perhaps we can also make it seamless, or we can do that after we've loaded that into the brush. So first thing is we need to pick that into the brush, and we do that right here from the brush menu, and it's now a custom brush. We can preview it and we see it go with our cursor, and we can also now turn it seamless. So from the brush menu, make it seamless and give it a little bit of overlap, or a lot, and keep the original size and use the brush. There you go. So now we have the custom brush. Let's go store that, just so we have a reminder of what this looks like. That's stored and managed a copy of this brush. Now we could also actually store this one as an image. Sometimes that's really useful. So that's under the brush menu too. It's to store as an image. From there it could go into the regular image or main or swap buffer. So anyway, let's go restore this image. Let's click that. So this is our terrain, our elevation. And let's give perhaps 1 or 2 other fancy features into this one. Let's say let's get the rectangle fill and use a dark gray, not fully black though, something dark. Let's say over here. So let's go use the comma as a color picker. Press and hold comma, pick that color and let go, and then go and draw something. Let's say a rectangle going here across, and then I'll do another one here. But this one I will do an undo, interactive undo, to kind of fade it a little bit, so we still have some of the features that are originally there showing there as well. And we'll do the same thing here. So that will introduce perhaps some additional steps of different elevations. All right, so that's our render. That's our elevation map. Let's go and render that. Transform PuppyRay. And here's PuppyRay, and we are now looking at that terrain with some funky channels going through that. We can also move the camera down a little bit. We can go and turn this up, and you see the sky is the blue sky default, right? And these are the other presets. There is a big red sunset, then there is also the night sky, and we can see if we render that there are indeed some stars in here. In fact, you might want to load a different image for this if you need more detail, fewer stars, brighter stars, some planets, a comet, whatever it is. And that's exactly what you can do here now. So the fourth option is now showing whatever your custom image is, your brush, your custom brush. So whatever image you loaded into custom brush, and that can be an image that's even way bigger than your rendering image here, your main buffer. So it could be a 4K by 4K image, for instance. Click that, and so that's the sky image that you have there now. Maybe the fog should be also kind of reddish. Let's go change that, or maybe kind of a greenish toxic gas. And there we go. So now we do have that rendering going right there. So that's a new feature in Dog Waffle, the puppy ray tracer coming in Dog Waffle Howler 9 initially, sometimes in September.